Hey kids, it's Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now, have you ever wondered how I go about getting those wild off-bike shots when I'm doing my bike reviews or I'm away on tour? Now, it may come as no surprise to you to learn that I get those from a 360-degree camera, and I've been using Insta 360 cameras for some time, but over the last couple of months I've upgraded to the latest Insta X4. Let me tell you why I've done that. So, welcome back to the channel folks, and to my look at the new Insta 360 X4. This is a cracking camera. I think this is the best motovlogging 360-degree camera you can currently buy. Now, as I mentioned in the pre-intro, I've been using Insta 360 cameras for some time. In fact, this is my old X3, which I bought a couple of years ago. This is, in fact, I had two of these. I had one fall off the bike a while back. I've got a video about that. I'll put it in the corner. Anyway, that's another story. But I've been very happy with the Insta 360 X3, and it's still going strong. However, a couple of months back, Insta contacted me for the first time ever since I started YouTube vlogging and said, would I be interested in trying out, if they sent me one for free, in trying out their new Insta 360 X4. Well, of course, what do you think they said? I said yes. So full disclosure, they sent me the X4 for free as part of making this video. So anyway, as I say, I love the products anyway. Why would I say no? Now, just to be completely clear with you, this is a sponsored video and they did send this camera to me. However, they have no editorial control over the video whatsoever. They did want that, but I said no, I wasn't going to do the video if that was the case, nor am I showing them the video before it goes out and gets published as well. They wanted to see that as well, but I said I want this to be completely in my own words. So that's what this video is all about, why I think the Insta 360 X4 is worth having. So what is it about the new camera that I think makes it so good? Well, for me, there's loads of new features, but there are three outstanding features that make it particularly important for me. So the first great new feature of the new camera over the outgoing camera is that it's got now full 8K resolution and twice the bitrate of the old X3. What does that mean in practice? Well, what it means is you've got much sharper picture image quality to deal with, so you can crop in closer and you can make better looking videos. Now, to be clear, that 8K is 8K across the whole 360 degrees. So by the time you've cropped that down to your 16:9 typical sort of ratio that you see on a screen, then you're not going to get 8K. But what it does mean is you're going to get much closer to the sorts of 4K that I tend to mix with my helmet camera. So you're going to get basically better picture quality. So that's a big thing. In the past, these 360 cameras, when you mix them with 4K footage from your helmet cam, it was obvious that the picture quality degraded. Now it's not so obvious, as hopefully you can see in the clips that I've shown. Next great feature that I like about the Insta X4 is that it uses these larger batteries. They are physically slightly larger, but what that means is that obviously they've got much better capacity. Now, Insta say that on the new X4, out of one battery, you'll get 135 minutes at 5.7K at 30 frames per second. Whereas with the old X3, you got 81 minutes recording for the same bit rate and for the same resolution. So for me, that is a big deal. So 135 minutes may not sound like much, but actually in the real world, when you're out on tour and I'm out filming my tours, I tend to turn the 360 camera on and off through the day. What I found in real world recording when I'm touring is that with the new battery, I just need one battery to last me all day. Whereas with the old camera, I would need to take several batteries. So that's a massive thumbs up. And the third big improvement on the new camera over the old one, as far as I'm concerned, is this new touchscreen. It's just better in every way. It's much more responsive, it's much more quicker to start up, it's much more sensitive, and it just makes my life as a motorcycle YouTuber that much more easier. So big thumbs up for the new screen on the new X4 as well. So there are loads more improvements with the new X4 as well, other than just those top three that I've mentioned there. It's got things like improvements to the editing software. It now does gesture control. It has custom buttons, all sorts of stuff. But the three I've mentioned are the ones that have made the biggest difference to my life. Now, of course, it wouldn't be fair of me to talk about the new camera without talking about the disadvantages I've found out about the camera as well. And I have to honestly say, I've only really found two disadvantages of the new camera over the old one. Firstly, it's the physical size of it. As you might be able to see here, it is slightly bigger. Look, it's slightly thicker and it's slightly bigger. And what that means is, although it's not that big still, it is just that little bit more weighty. So you have to be a bit more careful about how you mount it on the bike. So if you're going to use it on a selfie stick, which is what I often do, you want to make sure that it's sturdily mounted. Now, it does a pretty good job at stabilising the image, as hopefully you've seen in the images that I capture. But nonetheless, the more sturdy the mount, the better, because the camera is a little bit heavier. And the only other disadvantage that I found with the new camera is to do with these batteries. I've already mentioned that the new batteries are so that, of course, is the advantage that they last longer, which is great, is a great thing. But the downside is it does mean if you've already got an X3, you're going to have to replace your batteries because they're not interchangeable. So that's a bit of a pain. But the advantage of having longer life much outweighs the cost of buying some extra batteries. So there we have it, that's my look at the Insta360 X4 and why I think it's the best camera for motovlogging you can get currently. If you're interested in getting hold of one of these, there is of course a link below, and if you use that link in the description, then Insta360 tell me they'll send you a special free gift as well, exclusive to TMF viewers, so well worth clicking on that link if you're after one. Right, that's it for this time. Hope you found that of some interest. Normal service resumes in the next video, and I look forward to speaking to you then. Until then, this has been the Mr. and Flyer. Cheerio. Hey kids, it's the Mr. and Flyer here. Hope you're well. Now, how have you...